Hello and welcome to D6 Damage. The Carrion Crown has started yet again. We have thrills, chills, and spills, and maybe even kills in store this session, brought to you by the Spell Tracker app, available on Google Play and the App Store. It's a great way to keep track of your characters, special abilities, spells, all of that good stuff that you need to know at the table. Now, to fill us in on what happened previously, D12, why don't you fill us in?
It's fun watching the Akabaka soda crock going off in D6's head. Who do I think was paying the least attention?
In recollection of things that happened on last session, I'd have to say that Jack was probably paying the most attention and did the least effective in physical presentation of his abilities. He spent most of last week dancing around, playing a flute to random tunes that he could think of in his head that were otherworldly and otherwise psychosis-inducing. While the rest of the party fought undead and bugs of unusual size, and something that we would say is a spirit. Now, after all that was said and done, we went back downstairs and half the party went out while Jack decided he's not sure where he wants to go, so he's just going to open a door.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Did I miss anything, guys? Or was it?
Also,
I'm pretty sure I got it all.
Also, Kendra's house, the door is ominously open and ajar. That means that...
that's true.
That means that either Kendra has been attacked or the cooking has escaped, either of which... not good.
Oh, bad tidings for the all.
Can we take a moment to confirm where everyone is? So, Grigori, Cyphus, and Deacon were the first to head out.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Then Raphael and Rigel, you were with Jack, but you guys then you went to Visoriana while Jack wandered off. Well, like, where are you guys right now?
They went to Visoriana when
To my knowledge, Jack, Rigel, and Raphael are at Harrowstone, chatting with Kendra and babysitting Jack. And you three were making your way to Kendra's place because you saw Jack going off on a little scamper and decided, nah.
No, I was a little upset over dying. And the fire thing. The fire thing still annoys me.
And the mosquito swarm.
Yeah, and the mosquito... No, I was ready to go home.
This is like a 6 on the ratings of bad days you've had.
Alright, so why don't we handle Jack first?
That was my intention. Don't worry, buddy. I got this.
Nice.
Never
worry.
Just had to pull up the map. 'Cause in every little thing, there's a certain kind of death. So, Raphael, Rigel, as you are chatting with Kendra, a very terrible thought strikes you. You don't know where Jack is.
Oh no.
And that
I
fills
heard
you,
it. Oh, go ahead.
and that fills you with absolute dread.
I'm looking around slightly, not panicked, but really, I look like I'm looking around and try to, as if I'm really hurriedly looking for something or trying to confirm something, and Raphael's like, Raphael, have you seen Jack?
And that would be a 19 on Raphael's perception. So does Raphael see Jack?
You do not see Jack.
No, he's downstairs, isn't he?
Ah, bloody hell. Let's go find him.
No.
No. I think we're actually talking to Vasoriana, not Kendra, or is she appear in heaven?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Vasoriana.
Yeah, no, yeah, don't worry. I know it's a little thing, but yeah, I have more important things. Finding Jack.
I just only came up to Vasoriana to see if she was okay.
Yeah, and she's feeling much better.
As much as a ghost can be okay.
Yeah. No stomach pains or anything.
I'm just going to go to the top of the stairs where I think Jack might be, and I'm just going to shout down, "Jack, come on, let's go home."
You guys are on the bottom floor.
I thought we had gone. Oh, right, no, because we're talking about Soriana. Duh.
Yeah.
So
anyway, I'm just gonna shout.
There.
I'm just gonna shout like at the doorway,
So, holy man, shouting for you, Jack, as you're ominously opening this door. Is that enough to
Jack,
stop you?
Enough of this nonsense. Let's go home. We are too injured to continue.
Yeah, come on, Jack. I think it's best we regroup for the moment.
And how does Jack feel about this particular moment?
I like to imagine that your shoulder angel and shoulder devil were just Sika and Ba.
Who's who then?
Good question.
I'd imagine Sika is the angel, and she's got this very nice maternal voice, and Ba sounds...
No, it was on... If it's not on this side, it's on the opposite. With the assault.
What was that, Jack?
So he, upon deciding whether or not he will open the door, the inner monologue, and he looks back and sees Sal and goes, I'm pretty sure the others went the other way, but I really... Looks back at the door, hears one of the others yelling for him, and goes, I know I'm missing something important. As he gets on Sal and heads back after the others.
After a moment or two, you're able to follow the slime trail by Sal, pointing you to Jack.
Well, there you are. What were you looking at before we came to get you, Jack?
Huh?
What were you looking at? Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna pick Jack up, and I'm just gonna take him.
The holy man's trying to pick you up.
We're going home. Let's go. Come on. I am tired. I am hungry. I wish to sleep.
As you go to grab him, he'll just kind of swing around your arm and climb up onto your back, sit on your backpack.
That works. That's okay.
So, Sal's trying to climb up you, Raphael.
Nope.
Sal's too big.
Nope.
Very slowly.
Nope.
Oh, nope. Rather reluctantly, I'm gonna go there and pick up Sal. I got it right.
Why? Why would you do that?
Because you're carrying Jack and
he's too big though. He's a medium category creature.
So
I will.
You're learning now.
Apply directly
Sal's
to the
pretty
face.
fat.
Sal's got mass.
He has been doing nothing but eating this entire time.
Yo, dog. Sal's thick with 2 C's. You feel me?
Jeez, he's at 4 C's right now.
I feel you. I can feel his weight. I can feel Sal's weight. Let's go. I say during I guess manage the weight of a Sal right on my back. All right, let's go.
So, just over your shoulder, he looks so ecstatic, Jack, as Sal plants a little slimy kiss on your cheek.
And the slime starts eating away at his skin.
I was about to say, it begins
It's not
to burn.
a nice feeling. It's like what you'd imagine leaving a lemon on your cheek would feel like after a while, or pineapple.
Bro, if you wanted a facelift, I think there were easier ways of going about it.
It's hard to say with old Sal.
Well, either way, we retrieved Jack and Sal,
Did I lose you guys?
Nope, we're still
You
here.
catch up with...
We're all here.
I can't hear anything.
No, don't tell me that.
Someone has cast deafness upon Raphael.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you guys now,
Okay.
but that
Alright,
was
good.
weird. It went
Good.
totally dead there for a minute. Okay, anyway,
Driving.
we're back. Yalla.
So, how are the three of you approaching Kendra's abode?
I will be up front, mace in hand.
Okay.
At this point, did me, Raphael, and Jack catch up with the...
No,
No,
unless
this is
you
gonna be
three
a while.
decide to wait.
Oh yeah, no,
fair enough.
we're a bit behind them.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, fair
You'll
enough.
walk. I can
All
pull up that map just to give you guys a feel for it.
Alright, just checking.
Kendra's here. You guys are well over there.
Okay.
Each of those squares are supposed to be about 50 feet. So
Alright.
Ooh.
you guys also have no incentive to run because you don't know that there's any trouble.
Oh yeah, Raphael's just like whistling. Jack's on his back.
Right?
Please don't
Jack,
whistle.
Jack is playing the flute again, but it's it's to the tune of whatever Raphael's whistling.
Notably on your back, Rigel, Sal is kind of just making a weird clicking noise to the beat.
Let's see, so we got alto, we got bass, what can I contribute?
Castrato. I don't know what that is. It just sounded like a thing.
I think that's how Italians say fancifully castrating.
A special apology to our Italian listeners.
True. It was a joke. I apologize.
Unless you're Italian from New York, then in that case, fuck you.
Alright. Alright, moving on.
This is going to be a hard
Let's just
episode.
drop that and keep going.
I'm kidding, darlings. I'm a New Yorker myself. Former New Yorker.
Moving on.
Moving on.
All right, why don't we make some
Short-lived.
perception checks in front of the house, and we'll see how things are looking.
All right. You want to make some perception checks. Gotcha. That is actually what I was going to ask you, so if you'd all like to make one.
Make a good
Well,
perception
that's
check, and you can hear Fat Tony in the house. Hey, whoa! Alright, I'm done.
Listen, you don't
You
need
need
to
to
make a good
stop.
perception check for that, okay?
Bada boom! Hey, I got a 21, guys.
Don't need one, Jackie boy. You're not there.
Oh,
Yeah, so
I'm
hey,
sorry.
forget about it with your 21. Get out of here.
Yeah, that's a
Forget about
Fugazi
it.
21. That's a Fugazi 21. What kind of bullshit is this?
Anyway.
Oh man, we need to have a we need to have a game set in New York. Oh wait, no shit. Somebody already did that. Never mind.
Yeah, but we can always do it better. That's a
Absolutely
special
not.
tip to every single person out there that wants to do stuff and know that others have done it before. Just do better than them. Can't do better than them? Make sure no one finds out it exists.
Destroy all evidence that you tried in the first place.
So, Deacon, scanning the perimeter, you know that there's a series of muddy footprints outside the door leading in. Cyphus, you're scanning, your eyes looking around, wondering what it could be, and you notice something in the rain. There is a silhouette figure. Rain is hitting off of, but it's not there. Someone invisible watching you.
How far away?
He's good about 60 feet away,
60 feet.
and it's rather strange that your eyes latched onto this, considering how dark it is and through the rain.
Too far away. Okay. Can I kind of nonchalantly make my way towards them so I can get within 30 feet?
Sure.
And does the person or the figure, the silhouette, I should say, does it react in any way?
After a few feet of you moving closer, you almost see something, like its hand is moving, and after a moment of watching, it seems just to be beckoning you closer. As Grigori and Deacon, you do see Cyphus peering off a little bit.
I'm gonna turn to them and put my back to the figure. I'm gonna say, behind me there's a silhouette where the rain is hitting someone who isn't there. Can you see that?
I will look. Can I see it?
A perception check. And roll me one as well, Cyphus.
Okay. What about Grigori?
Yeah, Grigori should definitely roll one too.
I did roll perception.
Yeah, roll another one.
Another one. Sneaky, spooky situations required. You guys don't see what he's talking about, but it's kind of dark and raining. Cyphus, you hear kinda in the rain. It's hard. But you hear whatever it is starting to walk closer to you.
Alright. Does this count as having line of sight?
Well, you turned your back to it.
Well, no, but if I turn back around,
Sure.
then I would like to try to cast Lesser Confusion on it.
Okay.
So it's gotta make me a will save. DC 15.
Okay. So, you feel your energy come.
By the way, if it's not alive, it doesn't have any effect. Make sure.
You feel your energy come. Whatever it is you are calling. But this feels close. This feels like it's rain for you. You draw your power from it and send it back out.
Okay.
Does not seem to have any effect on this entity.
Thank you. I appreciate the support. Well then, I'm just gonna assume this is a figment of my imagination. I mean, if no one else can see it, and I can't affect it with spells, I'm gonna. Alright, it's walking close. You guys sure you don't see it?
It's stopped about 2 feet in front of you.
It's right in front of me. It's in this square.
Grigori and Deacon, you can roll another perception check.
Yes, I would like to do that.
Like, it is right here.
You can kind of see something, Deacon. It's hard to see, though, as it's right next to Cyphus, whatever it is. As you feel this, or you can see Cyphus, this get closer to you.
So I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
Cyphus, you should back away.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I'm going to begin back away, and I'm going to say the only thing that I think any logical person in this situation would do. I'm going to turn to it, and I'm going to say, hello!
As you step back, it steps closer.
You're entering my personal space, and I don't appreciate it.
Your space is mine.
No.
Cyphus legit.
Alright, it's just a figment of my imagination. Let's move on.
I have done you a great service.
What? What service did you do?
Well, the power you hold. I give it to you.
Well, I don't think that's really a service for me now, is it?
So, are we just hearing
No way.
Cyphus basically talking to himself?
Yeah. You can roll me another perception check.
I just saw a little video about this too. It was just so funny. Except it was with a warlock in their patron, but same difference.
Yeah, you can kind of hear something. It sounds like Cyphus is speaking twice.
So I'm gonna lean over to Grigori and sort of whisper, "Is this normal for him?"
Grigori, you're detecting an evil presence coming off of Cyphus, but same old with him, really.
That is absolutely same old, because I have an evil aura.
Yeah, he does. Fun fact, kids.
I'm a cleric. I got an evil aura. Sorry.
Is it a particularly stronger aura than normal?
Yeah.
That's a fair question. I wouldn't have thought to ask that.
I'm gonna pull out the gun.
Gun.
I love this answer.
I say
I'm gonna pull out my gun.
I cast
I'm gonna
gun.
pull it. I'm gonna. Temptation to cast Smiting Shot is rising right now.
Urge to kill rising.
You're a true American.
Life is little chance. I offer you this gift. Let a burden be removed from your neck. The longer your friends delay here, the sooner her death comes. Need not worry about her.
Well, now I'm just confused. I'm gonna need some more information here.
DM, I don't see the presence near him, right?
No,
With my perception, but I can hear it, or is it all coming from Cyphus?
it seems to all be coming from Cyphus. Like, you hear him say something, and then his voice comes again. It's more of a whisper, and it's hard to hear over his.
You know what? I'm gonna just gently tap Cyphus with the barrel of my gun.
Yeah, he's talking about Kendra. Come on, let me talk to him for a little bit. I'm gonna ask. I need a little bit more information.
Does he actually say that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He's gonna be like, proceed.
You who seek knowledge, I shall give so much unto you. But first we must remove these anchors from you, these things that hold you back.
So what does this have to do with her?
She holds you back.
No. I mean, I can see how an outside observer would think that.
This is what you think as well.
I'm convinced she's evil, yeah, but that doesn't mean I need her dead.
Better dead than a problem.
Depends
some
on
of
who
my
the
best friends are
problem's
evil.
for.
So, roll me a perception check, everyone. And I do mean everyone.
Alright.
As you guys are slowly making your way back to the place.
Man, Deacon on high alert over here.
Raphael, Jack,
Hello.
you need to make a perception check.
I didn't know I was close enough.
Ditto.
Nice. It's too busy
Sing that song.
whistling with whatever.
I'm like whistling. I'm like looking up. I'm enjoying the rain on my skin. I'm like, oh, this is so calming.
It's like that scene
So-
from Mulan
My,
when
oh
they're
my, what a
walking up to the
rainy
Mongol
day.
ambush.
Yeah, I'm like telling Jack all about the desert. And I'm like, you never really get rains like this out in the desert. Like every once in a while, but then you have the floods that you have to worry
Yeah.
about. It's all this. It's
Raining
all
in the desert is
production,
actually a
you know?
bad thing, believe it or not.
Believe it or not, because you don't know where that water is going to go. You're fucked. I mean,
Alright. So with the 18
Clouds
perception
are always on high ground.
Oh, I'm just waiting for you boys to finish delaying the inevitable.
No.
Well, I don't see shit.
No. Does 18 succeed?
So, the three of you nearest to Kendra hear with ease a scream pierces the night, as off in the distance, something, for just a brief moment, has quieted the rain for you to hear, Rigel, the scream of Kendra.
What the?
Jack, with your keen ears, you hear Kendra scream. You also hear the roar of Sika, please silenced.
Now, is this in the house?
Yes.
Alright,
No,
then I'm just gonna ignore the figure. Let's just go.
Yeah, I'm gonna run into the house when I hear the scream.
Alright,
Wait.
actually, sorry, I'm not going to ignore it. I'm going to say, well, we're gonna have a serious conversation about this later, and then I'm gonna run through it.
You want to through it?
Yeah, I want to run through it.
There's something there.
Then I want to grab it.
Alright then, go for it.
Oh, yeah, I'm so good at this.
Grappling
My
and
CMP is
dodge.
-2. I got a nat 20!
Holy fucking shit!
Nope, you got it.
You got a 4, but you managed to win with a natural 20.
Yes. And that's the thing.
You
Amazing.
grabbed onto something
Truly spectacular.
thick, slimy, but human.
I'm just gonna yell, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it!
Gregori's got his gun out. He's gonna shoot whatever Cyphus is holding.
Okay. Fire away. As you continue rushing off to sensible land. Taken. That goes off touch AC.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, you see your bullet stop midair.
Oh,
What in the hells?
That's when Raphael shows up. Language.
yeah.
Right, this isn't contested. What's your CMD, Cyphus?
Oh, man, bud. 9.
Okay. So, this isn't it forcing its way out. It seems that you're not much of an obstacle for it. As this entity slides one hand free, takes your hand, pulls it off it gently, takes the other one and sets it down. I will remove all the anchors from your surface. I will make you so. You feel it let go and fade into the night.
Alright,
Did my bullet just drop?
Yep.
I'm just gonna look at Gregory, confused and scared, and alone.
Gregori's looking at the bullet like he's just witnessed the greatest magic trick ever.
Roll initiative, boys.
You just feel betrayed. Do we have our models down? We don't.
Okay. Actually, when Raphael says pops up and says language, does that mean we're all caught up with the book now?
No.
Okay.
Him establishing a joke does not allow him to teleport. It is not that good.
Fair enough.
So, Cyphus and Grigori are about 30 feet from the house, okay, due to moving over to where the figure was. The rest of you are about 120 feet away.
All right.
1 second. 1 second. But what if the joke was like really funny?
Listen, if that was the case, I would be the god king of the universe. I ain't.
Okay, we're not there yet.
If we want to add them to the turn order, do you want me to drag their icons down just to put them on the board?
Yeah, drag your icons on, guys.
I'll drag your icon.
No, I got everybody's.
All the icons, baby. Also, this map was provided by Schley Stack. They're from the Dungeons & Dragons people. They have these great articles where they talk about DM tips and all that jazz. I'm just letting it be known that this is where I borrowed the map from. As they said here, this is for anyone to use, and I'm part of anyone.
No, you're not. You're somebody,
can.
and you should feel good about yourself.
Yeah,
Hey,
tell
so
him.
I won't do it.
Oh, well.
So, let's set up that order. Top of the order, Grigori, always first.
Hold on, we don't have everybody on the initiative. We need Raphael.
Raphael might roll well for once. Unlikely, but
Oh, ye of too much faith.
listen, it's just a general rule of thumb. Casters go last. They never roll well.
Oh, there I am. Click. Iniziative. Well, it's not garbage.
Don't worry, I'll go last.
What? Oh.
So, Grigori, you just saw a bullet stop midair and then fall to the ground. You definitely think you hit something.
Well, I know I hit something.
Yeah, you can't miss.
I'm going to quickly, as the minute the bullet dropped, Grigori was quickly catching it and putting it in a separate pouch for study,
Okay.
Oh, that's a good idea.
in case there's residue on it.
Okay.
Nice.
And then he's reloading
Digging it.
another bullet,
He's like, and now?
and I'm going to study a smiting shot.
And now for the good bit.
Right?
Where are you aiming?
Because I think catching the bullet and putting it away would be a move action, and then reloading would be a move action. I think I'm out of action.
I'll treat catching and putting it away as a free action. It's essentially dropping it somewhere special.
Okay.
That's
So then I will
I'm DM that keeps giving me
I'm going to reload the gun with ready to smiting shot, but I'm not going to be the first one in through the door.
Alright, so you're 30 feet away. Do you want to ready the shot, or do you want to move to the door?
I'm going to move to the door.
Alright.
So I'm going to move in kind of like in a breaching position.
Okay, yeah.
Nice.
So I'm kind of right up alongside the door.
Yeah.
Booting doors when somebody else is in breaching position is one of my favorite things to do.
I think second guy in is actually the most dangerous position.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely first guy in, because you don't know if they have you don't know if they have the door wire.
Fair.
Funny story. Commander told a buddy of mine. My friend was combat engineers, right? Commander told him to go through the front door. He was like, "Are you retarded?" And then they breached through a different area, and they saw that the front door was indeed booby trapped. And he still got court-martialed for disobeying a direct order.
I saved my life, and I'm
the
in trouble
lives
for
of
it.
and the lives of several others in my unit. But fuck me, I guess. Army,
All right.
army, whatever.
So, Gregorio rushing to the door, getting ready to move in case it might be booby trapped. Jack, you're up.
With a scream of passion, Jack is moving at whatever the maximum movement speed is allotted.
How are you riding Sal?
No, I'm running. Me and Sal
Okay.
move the same speed.
Well, is running... Sorry, I always get this messed up in Pathfinder. Is running 4 times movement?
It is 4 times. There's a feat that allows you to up it to 5 times movement.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna
if,
double
if you
move.
do that... Well, if you run, once you get to the door, because you're about 100 feet out...
I have a 20-foot movement speed, so
Oh, you have
running
20, not 25?
Oh,
He
yeah.
has whittle wags.
Whoa!
You have to take into account the whittle wags.
Well,
If the door is opened or in a position that it can be opened easily, I'm running through the door. If it is not open,
So you see Grigori and Deacon there at the door.
all right. So you said wait. All right. So hold on. Let me get that.
I said about
80.
100 feet.
Yeah. So there's the 20. Oh wait. Oh, hold on. So I need to be back actually farther than that. I don't know how far back, but 20. Oh, okay. So, bam, bam. So I still have 40 feet of movement. Is the door locked?
Door's wide open.
All right. So, all right. I get to here. What do I see?
Okay. at the foot of the stairs, clearly having been thrown down them, you see Sika. She has some cuts and some scratches on her. I don't want to say looks like she lost a fight, but she's certainly not winning one. She is breathing somewhat heavy as she sees she sees you, and she doesn't look afraid of you anymore.
I blow my whistle for Ba, and when Ba gets here, I'll mount, and that'll end my turn.
You hear a buying response from upstairs. You don't exactly speak Ram, but you get the gist that it's something akin to busy.
I jump on Sika's back.
She's kind of prone right now.
That's okay.
She just got thrown downstairs. No one falls downstairs. Stands at the end of it.
Yeah, no one falls
Jack
downstairs.
says, "Did I fucking stutter?"
I jump on Sika's back, pull out the axe, and hold on, let me see. Do I have that spell ready to go? Oh wait, my turn's over when I get on her, so never mind.
Okay. Climbing atop Sika. Despite her strength faded, she rises to the occasion, lifting you up. And Grigori and Deacon, you have seen some terrifying things in your lives. You've watched whole places fall to ruin, or explored places that have fallen to ruin. Sika's terrifying, as she lets out this nasty snarl that seems to permeate across the entire Loremoor abode.
That's okay. Jack's sharing her sunny disposition right now. The anger on his face could probably curdle milk.
Oh, you think Kendra doesn't use milk? So, next up in the turn order is Raphael. You don't know why Jack started running off, but, Jack's gonna Jack.
Oh no, the blood-curdling scream of anger might have clued you off.
He got a natural 1 on his perception check.
But
he heard Jack yell. Yeah.
Yeah, I was in his ear.
Okay.
So all he knows is that Jack is very upset and has run off to go kill something.
From the near distance, an angry gnome noise.
If only you were a
Are these
goblin.
squares 5 feet? Are these squares 5 feet?
You're 120 feet away.
Away from the house?
Yes.
Yes.
You saw
Oh,
Jack
okay,
run
yeah,
as
so-
fast as his little legs could carry him.
Yeah, so I'm moving. I'm going full movement.
If you run, you'll get to the door with your full movement
Yeah.
on one move.
Okay. Running at top speed, you do see Grigori and Deacon not shaking their boots, but certainly wary as you hear some nightmarish beast roaring from within. Only to see that it's Sika.
What happened? What happened? What happened? I'm like really tired when I get up. I'm like, whew, I am not a runner.
It's the moisture in the air. It's throwing you off.
And I'm wearing very billowy things, so it's very wet. It's very sticky.
So anyone answer his question, or?
Yeah, I will clue him in
Thanks.
as quickly in the minimum of necessary words. Kendra screamed from inside the house. We're going to investigate.
I'm gonna put on my serious face and draw my sword.
You feel almost a glow of warmth come from your shield, Raphael, as you remember a promise you've made.
Iowa.
Deacon, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to enter the house. And let's see.
Each of these squares is supposed to be 5 feet, by the way.
Can I get around Sika okay?
Yes. She is like an attack dog getting her foe she is set upon. And right now, you're not that.
Right. With 30 feet of movement, can I make it to the top of the stairs?
Sure can.
All right, what do I see?
At the top of the stairs, it is pitch black up here. Activating your light, though, are you able to get around the corner? Yeah, sure, I'll say you are. You see, as I put you in no man's land, what appears to be 2 zombies and what appears to be like a floating series of bones taking the vague shape of a face.
Well, it sounds like it's time for me to do what I do and wonder, what the heck is this? Let's do a knowledge religion
It's time to consider the following.
All things considered.
I'm
Why do you-
mainly interested in the face. So,
You're not
zombies.
certain what it is, but the face looks vaguely familiar, though broken and shattered from a incident. That looks like the professor's face.
Oh,
Rude.
dang.
So you will hear a rare note of surprise in Deacon's voice when he says, "Professor Lorimore? Is that you?"
Well, that doesn't inspire confidence.
Neat.
Alright, let's see. Is there anything else that is good for me to do with my action? I'm going to cast Shield on myself because it seems like it could go south pretty quick.
Also remember, boys, you're drained of your constitution.
Yeah. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Let me roll their initiative real quick. I wanted to roll it earlier, but that would have left a thing on it, so I want to avoid that. But they'll go next round. As where'd Typhus go?
What do you mean where'd Cyphus go?
I just don't see you on the initiative thing.
I'm underneath Rigel.
Yeah, he's underneath.
Yeah.
Hey, good rolls for the zombies. Good for them. You know, they've earned it.
They're going brains. Look at Cyphus. Not Cyphus. Look at Dean go big brain. Look at Cyphus go bigger brain. Bigger brain.
There's a rude joke about Jack being immune, but I won't. Rigel, you're up.
Hey, Jack,
Alright.
got the big brain plans, you see. Well, he
Oh,
has a
that's fair.
small physical brain. Big brain plans beat out big brain.
That's true. So, upon hearing Kendra scream near the house as far as that, as best as I can run with Sal on my back, or Sal on my back.
Sal slithered off as slowly making his way there. He's going as fast as he can. It's not very fast.
Alright. As much as Roger would like to... as much as I would like to pick up Sal again, here kind of one part scared and one part going full tilt boogie, running as fast as I'm able to. So about here is my first... I go to look at what's going, what happened? I'm slightly panicked.
Grigori is going to quickly explain what has happened, but he's not entirely sure what's going on upstairs yet.
Alright. And one final... Let's see. I guess I'll do another move action with a cry of Kendra! And I'm running as fast as I can around Sika. Let's see. 1, 2...
I think it takes your whole turn just to get to the door.
Yeah,
Oh. Really?
you were
Your place on the map was not where you actually were.
Yeah, that was to represent that you could roll, but you were far away, because I can't have two maps up at the same time.
Alright, that's fair.
Or I am not magic enough.
You'll get there. But, yeah, if I hear anything, you're gonna me go cry, Kendra! Again, again as I'm into the door with my hand on my sword ready for anything, but that'll be my turn then.
Oh, I have to say,
Yeah.
I think Full Tilt Boogie sounds like the fantastic name for a 70s crime movie.
It's a good name for like 8 things.
Well, to be fair, when you go Full Tilt Boogie, you're so focused on something you don't pay attention to anything, so you're not wrong there. The detective's Full Tilt Boogie, the chief's Full Tilt Boogie, the criminal's Full Tilt Boogie. Sorry.
So, one of the zombies are up. But I'm gonna have them go next round. Cyphus, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna... I guess I will make it to right here. And everyone is now within audio range of me. So I will open the book. My eyes go black and I start to float about an inch off the ground, and I'm going to begin speaking in unknown language to everyone.
So,
Classic Schmosby.
Rigel, Grigori, Raphael, Sal, you watch as a clash of lightning goes off, illuminating Cyphus. You see multiple tentacles reaching down and lifting him off the ground. In shadow, as he begins to help.
Alright, and I'm going to choose Grigori as my fortune focus. And I need to roll a percentile.
You see as one of these unseen tentacles lurches towards you, Grigori, providing strength to you.
Yep, so Grigori gets +2 to hit and damage, and everyone else gets +1 to hit and damage.
Speaking of Grigori, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm going to use my move action to rush upstairs.
Okay. We'll say that gets you about, actually, with them being 5-foot squares, I forget that detail. Yeah, you can get up there. You can get right to Deacon.
Alright, so do I see what Deacon is seeing?
Yes. You see this clattering of bones taking the shape of a face. The Paladin of Abaddon.
I'm gonna turn that... Can I turn that shot I had prepared into a smiting shot with, like, a prayer?
Wasn't it
Sure.
a smiting shot?
Yeah.
What?
So
It
smiting
was a
shot
smiting
is just something you can do. So it doesn't
Okay,
matter
yeah,
what
I'm-
bullet's in.
Yeah, I'm
So-
gonna do a smiting shot on that thing. I'm gonna shoot first, ask questions later.
Roll me a fortitude save. You feel a heavy pain in your chest, letting out a quick, heavy cough into your elbow before just turning and trying to take the shot.
Alright.
You got TB.
Shit. Look into my elbow, see a little bit of blood. Well, fuck. And that's 23 plus 2, so 25, and then...
That'd be
Oh,
6
damage.
damage plus
6
smite. Oh god, I have to remember what smite does in this one.
It's plus my charisma modifier, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so that's
Hold up, just a second.
9 damage.
Alright then.
You
9
ignore
points.
DR. Sorry, and is this outsider or undead?
Undead, yes.
Increases by 2 levels per paladin, so he does 4 extra damage. And he adds charisma to hit, is what it is. Charisma to hit, twice your level to damage. Ooh, for a total of 10 damage, wow.
Alright then. You fire a shot that rips and tears through this figure. as it seems to just cackle at you. As you two listen, it's bizarre. It's chattering, clacking of bones that's oddly hypnotic. Both you roll me a will save.
Deacon?
You just barely managed to snap yourselves of this, of whatever it was trying to do to you all. It is going to approach you, Grigori, and it's going to take a swipe at you. This clattering of bones taking the shape of a claw. Oh, it's a touch attack. Okay.
Oh, great.
Oh, great.
Could be
Bad
worse. You
touch.
have high dex.
Bad touch.
Natural 1.
Haha.
As it reaches out for you, Grigori, you see something within this creature stop and pull back, unwilling to hurt someone it cared for so deeply.
Aww, that's so cute.
Jack, you're up.
Well, I can't get. Wait, can I? Maybe I can. Woohoo!
You can get
So-
upstairs, no problem.
10, 15.
Again, each of those squares are supposed to be 5 feet.
Okay. Whoa. Anyways. Okay, so I'm assuming that this is the staircase?
Yes.
15. Let's see, I came up this side, so that's 15. 20.
Alright, so now you
Pathfinder,
guys...
right?
Hmm?
Yeah, okay. What square is he in? Because no one's actually in squares right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's in that square?
Yes. Also, I need you to roll me a will save. Sika. You guys are good at that stuff, right?
Alright, hold on. Alright. And then Sika will give you her usual. Of course. Alright, I'm not going to be in this combat. Ugh.
What's your will save, Jack, though?
Oh, me? Well, it doesn't matter. My legs just ran the other way.
It kind of matters. Okay. Something calming has befallen you as you two listen and become fascinated. Just the clicking of the bones, it almost reminds you of home. It's soothing, and it's been so very long since you've had something soothe you. Okay, for 7 rounds. So, this zombie's up. It's going to move forward and try and take a swing at you, but it's a zombie, so best of luck to it.
Well, isn't it staggered? Can't it only just move?
Hmm?
I think zombies are always staggered.
Oh, what do you know? I learned something today. Oh, wait.
Yes.
It's going to do a charge action, so it can move in it.
Damn charge.
What's your
Showed
AC,
you.
Grigori?
I'm sorry, what? Someone went
What's
up
your
on
AC?
18.
Okay. it has whiffed. Wait, charge in poses a -2 penalty, correct?
2 AC, but it gives you a +2 to hit.
Oh, then it hits. Huzzah! Good for it. You take 8 points of damage as it claws out at you. At this time, you realize, Deacon, the other one, it doesn't have any teeth. Raphael, you are up.
Yay! Okay. I think. I'm going to boop Rigel before I leave.
Don't forget that's a standard action.
Because I don't think I'd be able to make it to the top of the stairs anyway, because I only have 20 feet of.
You're all 5 squares, so I'll say you're able to reach the top.
Yeah, you.
Okay, cool.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah.
I'm at the top of the stairs? Oh, okay, over there.
You're on the limb. Right about here. And I need you to roll me a will save.
One moment, please.
Okay. That's the professor. You can see that quite clearly. And you find yourself more distracted by the sight of the professor in this awful, awful existence than by the fact that he's trying to do some kind of magic on you.
Yeah. Cool. Alright.
Deacon, you're up.
Okay, let's see. What am I going to do? Honestly, I think the best thing I can do is to just take a swing at this conglomeration of bones.
All right.
Alright, so... I definitely do not hit.
All right. You take... What weapon are you wielding?
Mace.
Okay. You go to... Just roll me a d20 plus your bonus. Okay. So, you go swinging out to strike at this and almost hit Grigori in the gut. He's a bit quicker and manages to turn out of the way, but your mace hits hard into the wall. That painting didn't look very expensive, but, you know.
It was an ugly painting anyway.
Yeah.
It's like a sad crying clown or something.
Rigel, you're up.
Alright. So at this point, after seeing everyone rush on the stairs, I follow suit. While doing it, I'm muttering the same enchantment to empower my weapon with the magic and 2, 4, 5. I'm halfway up the stairs. The stairs going. Sandra, Dad, we're going. Where are you? Where is everyone? As I'm running like mad up the stairs.
Okay. Rushing up the stairs, you see a horrible sight. What appears to be the professor's spirit, its face cracked and broken, attacking your friends. Its clacking seems to have this rhythmic beat to it. Roll me a will save.
Oh boy, I knew this was coming. Let's see. Oh, here we go. I'll do it. Yeah, I'm chances I'm way too distracted by the sight of the professor. Well, the fact that I see his face and just what? And seeing attack my friends is exceptionally more dumbfounding.
The clacking seems to resonate off the walls and in your spirit as things begin to shift and change in color, as a certain kind of madness takes you over. And then you hear another scream come from nearby, and you feel your grip tighten around your blade as your resolve strengthens.
Yeah. Confused, yet feeling more determined to do this, but still processing why the bone sculpture of the professor is attacking my friends. But yeah, my heart's beating with every rhythmic beat. So is my resolve strengthening. Let's see.
All right. So, this zombie is going to take a swing at this door, ignoring all of you. Door looks somewhat knackered, but it looks like it could hold a little bit longer. Cyphus, you're up.
Oh, cool. 5, 10, 50. Okay, here, let's use my handy dandy. How do you set the... There we go. How do you set the thingy? So it does the...
Right click.
Control? Oh, it's right
Okay,
click.
each of these squares are about 5 feet.
From your position outside of the place, it'll cost you 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet to get here.
I don't have 30 feet.
Okay.
All right. As you approach,
hold on. I have like a whole ability section. I can do stuff. It's not my whole turn.
well, I mean, it's a matter of you getting close enough to a thing for ability to proc.
Alright, go ahead and do it.
Roll me a will save.
Alright.
Wow, everyone has failed their will save of that belongs to me. Good
Sal just sees like a
times.
tomato or something just lying on the stairs.
So, Cyphus, this figure seems to shift and take on a comforting form. It's that of the professor, whole, alive, as you find yourself just fascinated to be in his presence.
I'm actually going to use my immediate action to cast Saving Finale.
You're fascinated.
Yes, but I just failed a saving throw, and when I fail it, that allows me to cast Saving Finale.
Okay.
So what that does, it gives me a reroll, but it ends my bardic performance immediately.
Okay.
So I can try again. 14, does that work?
Still fail. The DC is
Alright,
a 15,
well,
friend.
it would have gone down anyway, so it didn't cost me really anything.
So yes, you find yourself comforted, relaxed at the sight of the professor, that this load has been taken off your shoulders for but a moment. As 2 more zombies enter in, one from there, and one from there.
Why are there so many dead people in this house?
The professor had hobbies.
How did we not run into any of these dead people in all of our visits? And
You were more focused on
searching.
Jack and what he was up to.
Jack probably
That's not
explored the
true.
whole... No, okay, whatever. It doesn't matter.
I was not busy studying myself. I
Gregory, you're
explored
up.
the house. How did I not find dead bodies?
Alright, so first of all, I'm going to reload.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shoot the zombie that's immediately to my right.
Okay.
No. Do the one to your left.
Take that go, y'all.
Ouch.
It's a zombie, and it's off touch.
It'll
It's a
hit.
touch AC.
I mean, you're only doing 2 damage, though.
Yeah.
That's
Because my
still a
fortune wore
zombie.
off, right?
Yeah, because I got fascinated.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to blow off a good chunk of the shoulder, as it doesn't have a lot of health. That bullet destroyed a small vase, though, on the other side of the zombie.
Oh, who cares?
Kendra.
I don't care.
Well, you asked who cares, not if you cares.
That's fair.
That zombie takes a swing at you, Grigori, and it's a pathetic zombie. It does not hit. It rolled a 2. So this is going to take a swipe at you, Deacon.
I'm done. Inspire Courage gets a bonus against charm effects. I guess this
Much
is
of a bonus.
well, +1.
Then you passed.
No, I don't think so, because it ends it immediately. So I don't think I would have gotten it, but you guys would have benefited from it. Oh well.
Yeah, it's
Because I have to end it in order to cast Saving Finale, so I don't think I would get the bonus on the reroll.
yeah. Just for simplicity's sake, I would say that because it's something that you're getting an effect from, but it also ends. Does a 15 hit you, Deacon?
Is it a touch attack?
Oh wait, no, it's a 14. Does a 14 hit you?
Is it a touch attack?
Yeah.
I don't think it does because I have shield up. Let me just check. Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Shield's deflection, so yeah.
All right then.
Yeah, it bounces off my my elaborate overlapping pentagram wards.
Yeah, the bones seem to try and make purchase, but the shield just continues to change and shift, pushing it out as it's repelled. Jack, you are fascinated. Zombie. This zombie is going to move up and assist.
Confirming I don't get any rolls to try to unfascinate.
Not to my knowledge.
Alright. Cool.
Yeah, the only thing that will do it is it attacking you.
Okay.
Yeah, Alex, they suck. Raphael, you're up.
Oh, no, it's not that. I just have shit luck. All the things I have, and I can't do anything.
Hey, just think back to the last fight where I had a lot of things I could, but I couldn't.
Right, in the last fight that you had a lot of things you could do, and I still didn't do anything.
Makes you feel better. You can just beat up Cyphers after that.
No, I can't. Cyphers will kick my butt. Wait, hold on. Unless he's
Cyphers
dead.
is the only one who's gotten to do less than you in the last 2 fights.
What? That's not true. You had a bug attached to you.
No. I don't even want to talk about this anymore.
Yes, hello, it is I.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out if I am here 5, 10, 3, that would bring me. They would be in range. Would this one be in range as well, or is he like right at the end?
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 30 feet.
Well, if he's in this square, then he would be.
Yeah.
But he's not.
They're
Well,
occupying the same square.
yeah, he's-
Because it's breaking down a door.
Okay. Well, screw it. I'm going to hit them with my. I have 2 was left.
Alright.
So, that would be 6 damage. Thank you very much.
I
Okay.
thought it adds. Doesn't it add? Oh, yeah, you added.
2 from
I'm
my
dumb.
left.
I look at 4 and I go, that's 6. Where are you adding? Why aren't you adding 2? But 4 is not 6. 4 is 2 numbers less than 6.
Alright, so all of those zombies are looking rough because, wog.
It's a true and proper wall.
This zombie takes a final crash at the door, shattering it to splinters as you hear another scream from Kendra. Deacon, you're up.
Well, let's try this again. I'm really hoping at 23 hits.
Oh yeah, you hit him quite hard. Breaking a good couple of the bones as they shatter off your mace and your shield. It is looking very weak.
I would also like to speak to it as a free action.
Sure.
I'm going to say, Professor, you don't belong here. Go back. And I would like to... that sounds like diplomacy.
Sounds like a rude boy. Get out his house, dude.
Get out of my house. Your house.
You see a kind of rage seems to be floating in his spirit. I was shown my worst nightmares. It was in all of you and all the evil leash on the land. Rigel, you're up.
That sounds about right.
Alright, so while momentarily hearing this, I look at the skin in my hand and think it's better to act right now than anything else. I take one last look at Cyphus, making sure he's, well, okay,
I'm just a drooling idiot, dude. Don't worry about me.
Well, still, the drooling is an easy target for these guys, so 4, 5. I'm gonna take 5 of them. Yeah, I'll take my move and then let's see. Oh, just out of curiosity, if I use a cantrip, can I use it? I'm about 10 paces away.
Depends on the cantrip. What are you trying to use?
The spell.
I think it's, let's see, Disrupt Undead. I got it as a cantrip.
That's a good one.
Good
Yep.
choice.
I think it's got a 30-foot.
All right.
Who you aiming at?
So, what's that?
Who you aiming at?
Bigger
Oh.
target.
The zombie right next to Grigori.
There's 2.
Yeah, I guess the one right, not in front, but to his right side.
Okay.
He's facing. All right, so.
Oh, you got to roll to hit.
Oh, sorry. D20, right?
It's yeah, should be a D20 plus your dexterity
And your base attack bonus.
and base attack bonus. Yeah, I'll program that. That's a hit though. Should be 1d6 of damage.
Okay, 1d6.
Yeah, zombies not known for their rearmament. So, your magic flies out, coalescing this creature as whatever force was allowing it to stay together fails and slumps to the ground.
Yep. As I'm rushing right behind Deacon and Grigori, you heard me put my hand to my right hand to my mouth and go off of me. So as soon as I rebuke him, count him. And then as you said, you see this magic call outs around the zombie, hit it, and then it just falls out of nowhere like a puppet with the strings cut. Let's see, and I think that's all my actions then.
I believe so.
Yeah. Still a little dumbfounded, but it's like, better to act now and then wonder later than do the reverse.
This zombie's going to take a swipe at you, Grigori. It's the little zombie that wouldn't. 13. I assume a 13 doesn't hit. Oh wait, 17.
He's got AC 18.
Okay. So its claws rake across you, but you are a tougher man than that, as you see its nails kind of off your chest.
Well, it kind of... Remember, Grigori's also wearing chainmail under his robes, so it probably just caught the chainmail and deflected.
It did not expect to run into someone as powerful as you are. Cypher is up. Cypher is fascinated. Grigori, you're up.
Right. I'm going to load another shot. And let me see. I'm trying to remember. How many smiting shots do I get in a day?
It's based on your grit. So, did you kill anybody last fight?
Did not.
Then you're out of grit.
So I can't smiting shot. Then I'm just gonna shoot.
However, if you kill something, you get your grit back.
Yeah. So I'm gonna shoot the other zombie.
All right. Take a shot. Well, you got your grip back. As
Perfect.
the zombie tries gnashing at you with its mass of teeth, as you just put the barrel into its mouth and oblige.
Those
Painting.
They are.
All right.
Go ahead.
The zombie's going to move in. This one is going to try and take a swipe at you again, D. So I have dreams and aspirations. Natural 20, and I have to roll. Does a... It's a touch attack, so I like my odds. Does an 18 hit.
Yeah, an 18 hits.
Yay! Roll me a will save.
Does a 19 save.
Okay. Yeah, that'll save. So that's going to reduce what would have happened to you. So rather than taking taking 4 points of wisdom damage, you take 1 point of wisdom damage and 1 point of wisdom drain.
So when it touches me, you'll hear me sort of say, "My head is not a nice place to be, Professor."
I see something being drained from Deacon as this creature seems to be growing in strength. Jack is still fascinated for rounds. Raphael, you're up.
Sweet. Where did that other zombie go?
It went to Kendra's room. But
Oh, jeez.
Jack, actually, can you roll an attack for Ba? Ba's not fascinated somehow.
Too stupid.
Your mind is mine. Alright, take it. What?
I don't have a mind, bitch.
I got half a mind.
Oh man.
Jack, roll an attack for Ba.
Give me a second.
Yeah, I was just afraid you.
I can move through allied squares uninterrupted, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
So that'd be 5,
Hot
10, 15, 20, 25.
Again, each of
somewhere
those squares
in there.
are 5.
Yeah.
So
I'm trying to get through. Basically, I have one channel positive left.
Mm-hmm.
This is Kendra's room, correct?
Yes.
Damn. Excuse me. That was a burp.
Ba is struggling as you come in Kendra's room, as things are breaking in there.
I'm just gonna do a full move action to bring me like right here.
Okay.
Can I see into the room?
I'm gonna get to take a shot at you because you moved through someone's square, and I whiffed. Or I believe I whiffed. Does an 11 beat your touch AC?
Oh, you know what? No,
No, it doesn't.
actually, touch. Defender wins in a tie, right?
No, attacker wins. Roller always wins.
Yay.
I thought.
That's me.
All right, whatever. Yeah. So yeah, you win.
All right. Roll me a will save.
Yeah, you win, whatever.
Whatever, I don't care. We even like this.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hey. Let's see how much wisdom.
God damn it.
4. The D4 is carry in this game.
But it is carrying
Dude.
around. It's also nice that you have half the party just incapable of playing.
It's fascinating.
Damn it.
So yeah, you are able to get your attack off, though. It doesn't stop your movement or stop you from getting your abilities.
Well, it was a full move action, so I can't do anything anyway.
Oh. Well,
I was
and
just trying to get over there, like.
yeah.
God damn! So my wisdom is a 13.
But that's just drain. It heals over each day. You're able to see in there. Kendra is.
Oh wait, hold on.
Go on.
One second. I have a racial trait about this. Oh, that's versus negative energy. Never mind.
Mm-hmm. So Kendra's there. She has a chair. As her and Ba are trying to fight back a zombie that is trying to get to her. This one is going to move in because it doesn't have any brain power going for it, and you can take a swing at it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I will do that.
But DM takes away, but he also giveth.
Oh, bud. Let's see if this works. Goodness gracious.
Well, you managed to cleave a bit of skin off its back, but it didn't.
I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna stop using the just clicking on the scimitar, because not even in this game, there are other games that I've been a part of, and I don't think I've ever hit when I just click on like having the weapon and do the weapon attack and do the weapon damage all at once. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. There's a reason I'm rolling, because otherwise it's one, another one, another one bites the dust.
Yeah, I don't like in any of the games that I've played. I don't think this has ever actually worked.
Mm-hmm.
Like really thinking about it.
Small tangent. I had a player who has the most god tier rolling ever, like 20s across the board. I feel like he cheats, and he hates roll 20 because he doesn't get good rolls.
I mean, like, it gets to a point, like, I get the fact that, like, it's probability, you know, you're gonna miss. Every
What
now
are
and then.
gods?
But it's like, I've never actually hit whilst using that aspect of roll 20.
So,
I mean, it might be that you only have a +3.
Yeah, but look what I'm rolling.
so Deacon, you're up.
All right, let's try this again.
But it's not even with this game, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's with the other roll 20 games that I've played as well.
I agree. I hate auto rollers, but
Like, it's constantly like this.
Does an 11 hit?
No, it does not.
All right.
Rigel, you're up.
Alright. So, seeing hearing Kendra scream, but wanting to help her, but also can't leave the party to deal with this, I take a move action. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 4, 5.
And unfortunately, we're not on attacks of opportunity, so it can't take a swing.
Alright.
You know, if you want to, like,
So what-
go right here, so you're on the other side of me, you would get a +2 bonus, you know, flanking.
Oh,
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
alright. Okay, if you'll allow me to do that. Right, so, let's see. Yeah, you'll see me take a look at the monster, look at Kendra's room, but see Raphael there, so much I'd rather be there myself too. It's gonna be a short, but I think I got to deal with this in the first, deal with this thing first. So let's see. Well, I'll try it out. I take a let's see, with my sword empowered by magic, and I take a swing at this monster.
Alright. I had a minor panic, was like, oh wait, no, they shouldn't be able to. I was like, oh wait, they all got magic. Yay!
Let's see what this yields.
So there's a 15 hit.
It does, because you're flanking. A brilliant play from Rigel. You cleave hard into this, as it appears to be just a few teeth left, as it's struggling to hold itself together.
So you see my blade come down hard on this thing, and while I don't think it's going to destroy this instance, you hear me say, look and say, sorry, Professor. I wouldn't mind you back as much as anything, but this isn't you. I know it's not you. So you can try your best to fool me and everyone else here. You're not fooling me. Professor Lerma would never do this. As I'm ready my next strike, but that's the end of my turn.
Alright. So, Typhus, you've got about one turn left on that. Grigori, you're up.
You can smiting shot again.
Alright. Yep, I will actually do that right now. I will reload and smiting shot the Professor Monstrosity.
Okay. But touch AC.
But it is plus his charisma to hit.
Mm-hmm. So that is 14.
Hey! His AC's a 14.
Alright. So it's 8 plus twice your level, so 8 plus 4.
How do you want to finish him off? He had 1 hit point left.
Oh.
He was at 2. He healed 10 from draining you two guys, and then Rachel beat it out of him.
Oh, then Gregory will simply just look at the professor, point his gun at him, and say, "Sleep once again in peace, Professor."
You see a look of recognition on this creature, as it almost seems just end its head for you to easily finish it off, as your holy energy permeates through whatever is torturing the professor's spirit and gives him the rest he deserves. So, the zombie is going to try and take a swipe at Kendra. And you see Raphael as it knocks the chair away and slices at her arm as she is doing her best to keep it at bay, with Ba doing his best to help. Jack, you hear the bleeding of Ba, seemingly scared, as you and Sika break free of your fascination. You see that rage fill Sika again, that whatever it is that has been attacking her is now gone, and she did not get to give the killing blow.
Well, given my current circumstances, I'm now coming out of the fascination, staring at these two guys who are standing over a dead body.
Oh, no, there's no...
Who's angry.
There's no body.
I think body is a very strong word.
Didn't leave no ghost corpse. God,
well,
pain that'd be to clean up.
So, if there's nothing there, then I'm just standing there, or I'm sitting there looking at these two who are doing what?
They seem ready to move on to attack the next creature somewhere near Raphael. I will say that during this, you had a vague understanding of everything. You just didn't care as much. You were more interested in the clicking and clacking of these bones.
I am so confused. Alright, well then what am I aware of? I guess I was aware of the fight then?
Yes. You were aware that there were zombies moving around, that they moved away, and Raphael casting spells.
I would say you're probably aware that Ba is calling for your help.
That as well, and you know where he's coming from.
Okay. Well, since I am still on Sika's back, I guess we... I don't know. Let's see, we can move there. Alright.
You'd be able to move close enough to attack the zombies.
Right, because the squares are off.
Yeah, they're 5
By a
foot
lot.
squares.
Okay,
Listen, if I could have built a map to scale to fill things out, I would have. But Roll20 doesn't want me to dream.
I'm gonna assume that they are blocking the door.
Yes. Ba is doing his best to hold both of them back, as stubborn as he is, so you can take a good strike at both of them.
Okay.
I'm going to say that, never mind. That's where Sika, her claws fail to gain any purchase on it, but it has turned the zombie's attention towards you. So you can.
Saw that guy.
You manage to cut into the zombie's chest, not dealing much damage, but suddenly disorienting it. Raphael, you were up.
Raphael is not happy. In fact, he's probably miffed. He's gonna stand right here, and he's going to shout, "Enough!" Last. You are 5 damage. Use my.
Okay then. You watch as this holy light seems to fill Raphael, coalescing into a shield and radiating out, unleashing this huge glow that washes over, feeling as though you were in the hot desert sun, as this entire place has a layer of light hanging over it. That's your turn. The zombies' turn are going to try and take a swipe at you, Raphael.
Cool.
17 hit.
I don't think so.
21.
I think I'm an 18.
I keep forgetting the zombies out of nowhere just have it.
Oh, that was a 21 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits. My AC is an 18.
9 points of damage as one tries clawing at you.
9?
Yeah.
God damn.
Zombies, they've got cray strength. Deacon, you're up.
I think. Oh, I'm almost done. Why did this not say?
How much HP are you at?
I think I'm at 1 HP.
Well, let's get a cure in you.
These zombies are looking fairly knackered from all that holy.
You get 5 HP. As I attempt to mend your wounds using the holy power of my holy talisman.
It's weird, this energy that he gives unto you, Raphael. It's as though you just drank Diet Pepsi thinking it was regular Pepsi. It takes you a moment. There's something about it.
Well, that'll be my turn.
Alright.
So, Rigel, you're up.
Alright. So I'm only taking a moment to look at the place where the I guess the entity with the professor was you hear rushing forward. Rushing forward. You hear me cry, Kendra, and I know that Kendra's room just ahead in that instance, but much want to make sure she's alive and responsive.
You hear screams coming from there, so either she's alive or that's air escaping.
Yeah, hopefully it's the former. But let's see. Can I move past Raphael for the diagonal, or?
Yeah, unless Raphael wants to be a jerk and make sure you can't get by.
I'm gonna be a jerk.
Okay, then you can't get by.
Yeah, all right.
I believe he is messing with you.
It was a joke. Jesus.
It's okay. I know you were joking around, just making sure.
Raphael's also a trickster, Clary.
Apparently.
Yeah, he's got wit. That's always good. So moving past Raphael goes, excuse me, passing both Deacon and Raphael, and look at the zombies, the two, and upon seeing Kendra and Bob being both besieged by this pandas, and the fact that when the zombies cut her arm, Rigel, I'm fuming, so, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to attack the zombies.
Alright.
Let's see.
Give it a swing.
It's only if I'm slightly scared, so it's very much angry blood rage. And no. I'm too busy I'm partially scared for Kendra, scared for this whole thing, bewildered by the professor, and...
You take the sword, you swing it overhead, ready to strike this creature in the doorframe. Kinda stuck.
Yeah. One heroic moment, like, what?
You felt truly heroic, and
Till that happened.
You'd spent some more time practicing the dagger. It's cypher.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Bardic performance. Here we go.
He does air guitar with his book.
No, I'm not air guitaring with the book. I'm doing the same thing I always do. And let's roll a percentile to see if I can give Grigori extra. I can! Woo-hoo! Grigori, you get 100% extra. So that means you get a +2, and everyone else gets a +1 to both hit and damage and saving throws. Against fear and charm. That's my turn.
So, once again, you feel happy, Grigori, that you put your faith in Abadar as you the unnerving influence of Cyphus's help. As you're up.
Alright, I'm going to move to the room if I can.
Yep. You can join the conga line.
Yep.
Hey!
As I'm reloading, but I can't actually shoot through them yet, can I?
You have the point blank shot, so you can.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I'll shoot the zombie that's right in front of Rigel.
Okay.
You must not look at him go, move, wizard! He's giving, and look behind like, ah! He's moving away. Oh, no.
11 plus 2 is 13 on touch.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Plus flanking. So, you watch as bullet rips and tears through the zombie, reducing it to shreds. Gore kind of getting everywhere. Sika snapping her jaw open to take a good chunk of the flesh and gulping it down.
Gross.
That's how Sika do.
Yeah.
As this foul fell. Oh, wait, no. Wrong foul fell. This one is dead.
Doing a big old poof.
This zombie is up. It's going to try and take a swipe at you, Rigel. Now that you're still stuck. Does a 20 hit?
20 for AC?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with the because I'm not confident AC's like right.
Okay, this zombie just lunges forward at you knocking your blade free as it knocks you to the ground, dealing 6 points of damage.
Darn it. At least it was a 17, but yeah, that still happened.
Mm-hmm. Jack, you're up.
Just me luck.
I did my best to try and find any kind of combat spell for Kendra, and after too much looking, I realized she has Acid Splash.
Oh. Well, that's a basic cantrip, so...
I've chosen for her to not be casting a Splash.
Alright.
Jack, do it animal style.
Gross.
We'll move into the room.
Zombie's gonna take a swing at you, since you're moving through its squares.
Ha. Pathetic.
Yeah. You take 5 points of damage.
What did it roll?
19 plus 4, so 13.
It rolled a 13?
23.
I can do math.
Okay, I'm sitting here going, what? Okay, how much was it again?
5 points of damage.
Okay. Alright. So...
So how do you want to finish it off?
Sika tears it apart.
Okay. You crush its head in with your hammer as Sika bites into its waist, and like a new toy, she tears it to shreds, putting the stuffing everywhere as her rage consumes her as she consumes this.
Right,
That rotten meat must work hell on her digestive tract.
Jack jumps off of Sika and jumps on to Kendra.
Your moment has passed, Rigel, as Jack takes the stage.
I told you, you took too long.
All to clear up that whole name issue. He's finally gonna make.
Is she injured?
That's what Jack's looking like. He's basically like when he jumped on her, it's one of those moving arm and any fabric that may be covering possible wounds.
Roll me a perception or heal check.
Mere
Jack.
Jack.
Actually, you know what? Jack might do a bit of column A and a bit of column B, so...
Alright. That's a rather nasty cut on her arm, but it's not going to kill her, and it doesn't seem like she's gotten any kind of from the undead.
Sweet. Cure light. What?
Yeah, Jack's like, she's hurt here, 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 and here.
She does not seem to let go of you as you are providing some comfort, as she's also holding Ba.
Right.
Ba approaches Sika. Sika nods to Ba. Ba just lightly headbutts Sika.
That's appropriate for their species.
Nice.
It's
As is tradition.
A slightly off-sounding deacon will walk into the room and say, "Excellent, we've prevailed. Now quickly, we must go and summon the Lord of Keys and Gates so we may go back in time and stop this from happening. I mean, we should check the house for other undead."
I agree.
But at this time that Sal finally makes it up the stairs.
What are you talking about? Sal's been right behind.
Yeah, right at this time as you feel something slimy come up your leg.
Nope, I'm gonna kick him down the stairs.
Normally it's slimy going down the leg.
Roll a CMB. It's kind of grappling just because.
I rolled a 19 minus 2, 17. You can fucking go down that
Roll
goddamn. Roll strength.
This is for distance.
Oh.
No!
7.
Okay.
Apparently the two weak forces don't...
He gently nudges him down the stairs and he starts going down like a slinky.
No, he
Keeping
got
him
like,
on the bodies.
Spoke something into existence.
no, it's like he got to the lip of the stairs and then like he rolled that far and then stopped, looks back at him. Cyphus is like, well, so he rolls off the first step and then Eyestock pops up.
Keep going. I want to look at these bodies, and I want to know, like, are these recently dead bodies? Are
We
these
will look
super
into
long
all of
dead
that
bodies?
after our break.
Oh, great.
Oh, you bastardo.
Are we having a good time, folks?
Yeah.
2 debuffing bosses in a row? Absolutely.
Yeah,
So much fun.
great.
Yeah.
Did my best to find an undead that wasn't too awful. It was either this or a shadow.
I would take this over the shadow.
Yeah.
Shadows deal strength damage.
Jeez. Oh boy. Yeah, just when I look, my sword hits and like, ah! Yep, it's official. I have Loki's luck when it comes down to this sort of thing. But now, well, it's bound to happen. But yeah, I'm starting to lean more to yeah D100's perception that I think these auto rolls are a little bit more vindictive to players than even they anticipate. All right, un momento, amigos.
Indeed.
Be right back.
I'm just, can I just say that Raphael's taking care of everybody medically speaking?
Nope.
Well, I'm gonna anyway.
Okay.
So how's everybody's week going?
I'm tired.
Any fun plans for the weekend?
Sleeping.
Yeah. That's nice.
I'm probably gonna take a nap after this.
I'm going to work after this.
Yeah, well. You win
Just
some, you
deal
lose
with a bunch
some.
of asshole customers. Yay!
We really gotta tell Doom to mute himself before he leaves.
The random thought is, did Toby silence himself so he doesn't hear us while we're on break? Or
He did for himself.
no, I mean I know
Nice
he muted
and
himself.
nice and proper people mute themselves when they go on break.
I'm back.
Yeah. Welcome back. It's like Ferric definitely always does it, although sometimes we're not sure when Ferric is here and when Ferric isn't here. D8. Or
I never
D4.
leave.
I mean, I know, right? You typically, the farthest you go is a drink,
Yeah, I go upstairs to grab beer. That's it.
right? D4.
I already had my drink earlier, so I'm not even going there.
By the way, welcome,
Aw.
Evan. We're happy that you found our live stream and your recommendeds. Thank you for joining the Carrion Crown. We aim to have fun here, and thank you for joining. Also, if there are any questions in the chat, we'll be happy to answer them during break.
Which is now.
I decided that I would be Carnage instead of Damage because I can't be one and the same.
I don't know. With time, you might be able to increase both your damage and your carnage.
Well, the good news is we're probably leveling up.
Yeah. We can,
Because as it is, I am useless. I need another level at least.
Are you gonna level up your bard, or are you gonna level up the cleric?
Cleric.
Nice.
not a bad idea.
My my positive energy is gonna go up to 2d6 next level. That'll be nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Sure is
Let me
nice to
tell you,
get.
man, that positive energy has been a Saren race end this couple of fights.
Oh yeah. I was like, wait, what are we playing? Carrion Crown. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Going into the deep dark reaches of Ustalav, better roll up a sand cleric.
Next
I don't know.
level.
Cyphus
Teamwork.
is really not going to hit peak performance until about 5th level.
I actually start to open up next level.
Or
yeah, level 3.
I could be really dumb and start taking more classes.
Oh my god, make absurd.
No. I would actually make something good, but...
So we have a
You do
question
know
in
what I'm talking
chat.
about,
What are we
right?
playing right now? Race and class.
And level.
And level. Well, we are all level 2. I am an Azamar cleric of Sarenrae, and my domains are life and sun.
I am a human Elder Mythos cleric and a fortune teller bard. And my domain is madness.
I don't know, that's really
Fun.
more like Dominus Spiritus.
Specifically, the truth subdomain.
A true mad lad, if ever we had one.
Alright. I am a Packmaster Redcap of the wild and crazy mountain region that is the Orc. I don't even know if the Orcs have a good name for it.
They do, I
just
just
know I'm
can't
from the
remember what
Fang.
it is.
I'm from the Fang, former slave.
Also,
What's
I
your
think
race?
Redcap.
Okay. His race is gnome.
From somewhere
Your
off in the
race,
distance, you hear a peasant
cap.
say, "Oi, that's not a red cap. That's just a gnome wearing a red cap." And he immediately gets killed by a tiger.
Well, Cyphus and Deacon are sitting there going like, "Did you see that? I know, tigers aren't even native to this region."
Pretty much.
Everyone's looking for Sika. Jack's just standing there. You saw nothing.
We normally live stream till about 2:30 or so.
Oh, who's up next? Is 4 here?
Probably not.
I'll go next.
Alright, then let's go 6.
I am playing Half-Elf Occultist. Basically kind of focusing on melee combat. I usually do ranged fighters, but I was thinking of changing it up this time.
Nice. Half elf, you so pretty.
Alright, D3, while we wait for D4 to show back up.
My character is a half who's you could say a traveler of from this area.
What class?
Magus. And it's class I haven't tried yet, and this is actually the first time I ever tried a spellcasting class. Usually I go for the more tanky, something like a war priest or something like that. There's a more one part tank, one part support, but I thought I'd change it up this time around and try Magus. Yeah, obviously it's a bit of work in progress. But I'm surprised to hear Deacon's a half-elf too. Huh, didn't notice that.
Yeah, I have the humanoid trait. People don't
Handsome
usually notice.
lads.
Oh.
Hungry eyes.
Gets between you and I.
To answer the question in chat, if Carnage were a stat, I probably wouldn't make it a stat. I would make it like whenever you make a kill, you can roll a percentile and make an intimidate check based on how brutal the kill was.
Nice.
Completely and utterly agree. I actually was going to grab a feat that let me do something similar.
I don't know, I wouldn't make it a percentile. I would do based on overkill damage.
Ooh, that's an idea.
Like, you set the DC based on, 8 plus overkill damage.
Well, it's Pathfinder, so 10 plus overkill damage.
Well, yeah, but 10's a bit much. And then they have to pass that or be intimidated.
Yeah.
Back.
You could do like 10 plus charisma mod plus like half overkill.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
That'd be pretty cool, actually. Alright, Fair, or D4 in this particular case. Character, class, race, description. Go.
Current character?
Yes, current character.
Class race description. Grigori. Holy Gun Paladin.
So American.
Yeah. It's Russo-American.
Russo-American. Funny. And you're
race.
human, right?
Human. Race is human. Kind of very tall, very lanky gentleman. Kind of like neck-length hair, long beard, kind of salt and pepper from like years of stress and stuff and dealing with Sypha, so he's kind of going a little gray early.
Rude.
But true.
Under his robes, he actually wears chainmail armor. So he kind of hides his combat capabilities most of the time.
That's a darn lie with how much you.
What was that?
You were silenced by Grigori before you could give away the secret.
Right?
58 damage.
Like, bam! It's level 2!
Alright, give me 3 and I'll be right back.
Also, someone asked what we're playing. It's Carrion.
Anyway, to go back to the topic of leveling up, level 3, that'll, I think, help us define our characters quite a bit, because we also have the feat that we're going to be getting, and that'll, give us additional options. D3, you might want to think about Arcane Strike. I think that might help you out in combat situations.
Yeah, sure, we'll bring it up too about Magus Arcana. For a while there, they're looking up some, and well, probably kind of wants to do the bit of the Flamboyant Arcana. I think Arcane Accuracy is probably a better route to go.
Yeah, Arcane Accuracy is a very good choice.
Alright, yeah. I remember from the old Magus video a long time ago when I was first researching the Magus class. But yeah, it's like a little fancy sword work, and I'm guessing Rigel himself would be interested in, pragmatically speaking, and considering I think it's intelligence modifier or something like that. So it adds on to it. Yeah, I'll go with Arcane Accuracy. It's not the fact that he's go there to he's lunging to save Kendra, and what stops him is not a zombie, but the molding on the door is like, yeah, I'm gonna need to practice Explode Strikes a little bit. So yeah, Arcane Accuracy is like, yeah, it makes this over. Oh, I hit the molding. It's Arcane Accuracy. I'm going for that.
Anyway, also, Arcane Strike, what it says is as a swift action, so you can do this like before you attack with your sword. You can imbue your weapon with a fraction of your power. For 1 round, your weapon gets +1 damage and is treated as a magical weapon for the purpose of damage reduction. And it increases by +1. It increases by +1 to a maximum of +5 at 20th. I guess it increases as you level. So it's just additional damage you can do with your sword, which is never a bad thing.
Alright.
I want to say that whenever it comes to casters, especially wizards, there's always the direction you have to. Do you want to do meta magic items or meta magic feats, or do you want to craft items? I'm like, craft items. Duh. Always craft items. It's the best.
Hey, what's up?
Neither of them.
Meta magic has never appealed enough for me to ever want to grab it.
Not in Pathfinder.
Well, to be fair, but
If 3.5 is done right, then I wouldn't grab magic item crafting.
not to be fair, considering that, but considering the environment we're in right now, yeah, focusing on my sword and making it strong enough might be the more pragmatic way to go. We were on the road to, sorry, I'm blanking out the city that we were in, Yeah, maybe on the road I can, I don't know, borrow a book from the professor or something like that. And like, crafting magical items.
I wouldn't say it's the Magus thing to do.
Yeah, Magus, it's not a great crafting class. Also, I'd like to remind everyone that we do play Pathfinder the Carrion Crown every Friday at noon Pacific time. So,
and it's a hoot.
It is a hoot. And the cry of several.
And all the episodes are all the episodes are on YouTube if you ever want to go back and catch up to us.
And if you want to suggest titles for episodes, appreciate it.
They're entertaining sometimes.
Yep.
Have we named the last couple? I don't remember us doing that.
I haven't put in the name yet, but the one we did last week is I think it's something like the last the Piper's last performance or something.
Something entertaining,
Yep.
I assure you. Waiting on D Hundo, I assume.
I'd like to suggest for today's episode, Home is...
That was perfect. Home is blank blank. I loved it.
Home is where the...
I'm assuming it's home is where the horror is?
Yes. I don't know.
Horror? That's really rude.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, like, I'm classy. Okay.
I was gonna go with home is where the haunt is.
Horror is where the escort is.
No.
Horror.
Oh.
Terror.
No.
Scary time.
Oh yeah.
No. See, look at that. The play on words is horrible.
Alright, we're all back.
I think.
Let's get this going.
I was gonna go with home is where the haunt is.
God, just so you know. Oh, actually, Doom before we take off. I will be. Sal will be leaving at the end of this night, and Sika will be gaining her power.
For those that don't know, would you so kind of explain what that means?
I'm releasing Sal, and Sika's leveling up.
Okay. Getting rid of...
No, I'm releasing Sal and giving Sika a level up.
Okay. I didn't know we had to go through like one of those really tragic tone and be like, go on, get out of here, you dumb animal.
Oh no, I can deal with that real easy.
No, it's easy for Sal. I just kind of walk out to the woods and I kind of go, Sal. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, I can take him out to the woods for you.
No, you just taking lettuce. Go get the ball.
Lettuce. And by lettuce you mean dark void energy, right?
Potato powder really with lettuce.
And I also warned Sal that if he ever sees Cyphus again, he should either eat him or run, whichever he can think he can get away with.
He's gonna eat him.
Anyway, I want to examine these bodies to try to tell how long dead they are.
Looking these bodies over, these are some corpses.
They're what?
Not so much that these are some old corpses. Not so much that they've fallen away to being skeletons, but they're getting pretty darn close to it.
Now, did they look like they're in funeral garb? Like they've been buried? And so these might have come from the... Because we saw footprints coming inside, so they may have come from the... that place where you keep dead people. What is that called?
Cemetery.
Cemetery! That's it. Alright. I go, someone should probably tell the sheriff before we get arrested for grave robbing.
Agreed. After letting go of Jack.
Jack jumps on Ba and goes, "To the lockkeeper!" and rides.
Alright, I'm sure he'll say something.
Ready to go charging off and then slowly trots there.
Right.
So, at this point, looking at I just can go Kendra.
Well, I'm going to go talk to the lockkeep in the morning, because I don't want to go out.
Well, before everyone leaves, let me take a look at your wounds first. before anyone goes anywhere.
Yes.
I'm basically taking care of everybody.
Okay then.
Sal, the
They're trying to walk out the door, and I'm standing there with like my stethoscope and shit. Like, You're not going anywhere until you get a full examination.
Sal moves to be the first in checkup.
I look at Sal. You're okay. Squish, squish, as I pat its head.
You pat his head, you just see his head kind of like deflate.
Heal checks for everyone.
Stay away from me. Don't touch me.
Oh, I'm touching you.
No, don't touch me.
Does anyone want a hug?
No.
You know friendship is the best medicine.
I will stab you. Pick up a kitchen knife.
Now, Cyphus, don't make
you heard
you.
You heard that I cast Cure Light on Kendra, right?
Yes. I just select the image of Nurse.
Silence by Grigori again.
Right. The silencer hit you at optimal time. It was super effective, Doom.
I said I'm really keen on the image of Nurse
Grigori. Oh. Anyways, I'm gonna look for Kendra and go. Yeah, we're going up to Kendra and we go up to Kendra, look in her arm, and then just look at her and go, "I'm sorry we weren't here." Like, what happened though, Kendra? How did all this come about?
I'm gonna start ushering people out of the room so that they can get some private time. Okay, come on. It's been 20 years. Let's get out of the room. Let them do their thing.
20 years?
We should also probably drag the bodies out because I think they would kill the mood.
Oh, they ruined the mood. You're right.
I think Sika ate them.
You hit one of them. I can drag the other.
Tore one to shreds. You see her currently trying to swallow an entire arm, and her determination to devour it is kind of outweighing the fact that she shouldn't do.
I look at the ground and I go, "Why don't you guys go? Why don't you make sure she's okay over in your room?
Yeah, take her over there.
We'll clean all this up."
Sure. No.
Who has prestidigitation?
I do.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna start cleaning the whole place.
It's the shame that you...
I'm gonna wink at him as he walks by.
What? A little flustered at that, but still grateful going, thanks, Cyphus.
Comfort her!
Yes, thank you. I know.
Closes the door, puts a necktie on the door handle.
Sika curls up underneath the desk so that way they're under guard.
Of course, the cat.
I have to watch.
At least the dog you could put outside and close the door. Except for that one dog I was taking care of that learned how to open doors. That was obnoxious.
Yeah, dude, you try to throw out the cat, but Secret would probably rip my arm off, so no, she stays. Anyways.
Next morning, we're all better.
And Rigel's got a big old smile, and when he comes down the stairs, I'm clapping.
So, you asked her a question, and I had an answer.
Yeah, but your answer wasn't important.
No, it is. It is a can. Yeah, it can be accidental.
No, the actual. There's 3 questions that need to be asked. How long does it take for anything to start? Does the lawman follow the psychotically deranged and definitely covered in stuff?
Gunk. It's a technical term.
It's a technical term. I think people should get prestidigitized before they leave the house to go talk to the authorities.
Oh, am I supposed to? I'm supposed to clean up the people now?
Yes.
You pushed me too far.
Jack definitely took off before that was.
So,
God damn it, Jack.
I'm going to roleplay because that's what I was asked to do.
Ooh, roleplay.
All right.
As you ask her,
All
what
children.
happened?
No. Hold on. Folks, at home, We are not responsible for any children that happen to be listening in to this particular roleplay session.
This stream is specifically not for
You
kids.
two are alone in the room, by yourselves, and the cat.
And the cat.
It's
With
dark,
a
but comfortable.
with an arm halfway down its throat.
Yeah, well,
hand
you
still
know,
poking out.
she's a cat. She doesn't know how to read the room.
She doesn't know how to read the room. She just doesn't care.
Yeah, no, cats know how to read rooms. They just don't give a shit.
Ah, I see you're trying to get lucky. Shame about that.
Let me give you an arm.
Did you need a hand? Walks over to drop off the hand. No, I'm playing.
No, I'm playing. Quit playing.
No,
All right.
She just.
Now that our liabilities are out of the way.
Right.
So yeah, shaking a bit like a leaf after harrowing experience.
I see what you did.
It was not too long ago. I heard someone knocking at the door, and I was perplexed. I thought it was all of you coming back from your misadventures, only to see that it was my father. A small entourage of undead behind him. I panicked and ran as quickly as I could and locked myself in my room as she gestures to the broken down door.
Yeah.
Sika, bless her heart, as Sika looks up with the arm halfway down her throat, the hands wiggling as she does, did her best to protect me, fighting against it. It seemed to overpower her. I don't know much of what happened. Oh darn, I have acid splash. I could have fought back. As she face palms.
I gently put my hand on her shoulder. It's okay. It's all right. Remember,
Sika,
but
mirroring you, puts a hand on her other shoulder.
yeah.
It is the zombie's
hand.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh god, I
Yeah,
wish one of us had message. So we could be like, all right, now bring her in close.
Yeah, wait a second. Do I have message? This is important.
Yes, it is. It's so important.
I don't. Unfortunate. I have ghost sound. That almost works.
It goes down
Give her a massage.
Really, this party should not be giving romantic advice, especially Cyphus.
Now wrap your tentacles together.
Take her to a secluded location.
And sacrifice her to your dark god.
Listen, I am curious about what everyone's like. Especially
Once
Jax.
again.
I like to think Jack's like taking a girl to laser tag. Like Deacon drags out to like the oldest, mustiest library he can. Raphael goes for the beach, but it was awful. But I've had to deal with so much in this past month. Oh God, it's only halfway through the month. Oh God. God!
I know, Ken. It's hard. There's a lot in it.
I know you're all doing your best to try and stop this evil force, but you all look terrible. Except Grigori, he looks fine.
Yeah, he seems to be one of the cornerstones keeping all this together.
Well,
I'll try my best to find
all
it
you
too,
look so drained of energy. Cyphus is fairly the same as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just how
resting
Cyphus looks.
Yeah, my resting state is at half hit points. And dying.
Resting dead face.
Yeah.
This is fine.
Well, it is difficult. I mean, I don't know how far this goes as far as with the professors researching with Springway and all this, but we're doing everything we can. And again, I'm sorry that we weren't here to help you, Kendra. I really am. And then he looked at Kendra as if it was anything at the, but he didn't know if he would. Doesn't know if she would like that or anything like that.
No, go on.
So gently, I've been, I'll approach Kendra a little bit, and I'll raise my hand slightly. Go, if I may.
Sika nudges you into her.
Yeah.
And
Oh, by the way, we are all, of course, on the other side of this door.
I've got an empty glass pressed up against the door, and I'm listening through it.
Quite the group.
yeah, we're cutting out like crazy. Is Discord dying again right before we get to the
Right before we get to the good stuff.
All right. What did you say, Rigel?
So in that instance, I hug Kendra close, and what begins as a gentle hug suddenly tightens a little bit. Only suddenly tightens not out of force, but almost out of a bit of fear. Just for a minute there, I thought I would lose Kendra at this or anything like that. So what begins as a small hug just suddenly tightens up and goes, "I'm sorry about everything. I'm sorry to go through this, and well, we'll do everything we can. Just whatever happens, I'll do everything I can to help you. I want to be there for you as much as I can." And then his words trail off as he just holds Kendra tight. His his right arm on her lower back and just the left arm, so not just really holding her tight and just trying to share as much warmth as he can with Kendra. No matter what happens, we'll get through this. No matter what happens, I'll do everything I can to get this. We'll make sure we get through this. And then at the end of the bed, I just I kind of rest my head next to hers.
That was a pretty good performance, my good friend. That was a pretty good performance. I don't know how much of it everyone else heard, though.
I heard it.
Okay, good. I heard it too.
I heard it.
The way Doom was acting.
Okay, so one more time, just in case.
Oh, God!
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I didn't hear any of it. So
Well, get better internet.
Well, good for you. You can listen
I
back
had
to
good
it after
internet.
the fact.
Discord crashed.
It happens. The short version. The short version is that sort of just as much fear for Kendra as much as anything else. He hopes what begins as a small hug, a comforting hug, that then suddenly tightens around her. The sort of weight of it, fearing for Kendra, fearing for her in this instance through not knowing what's going to happen. He holds Kendra tight as much as he can, as close to her, as close to her as humanly possible, without crushing her, obviously. And then just says,
And then she
"I don't
goes,
know what's going to happen."
and then she goes, "I can't breathe," and you're like, "I know." And you sacrifice her to your dark god.
Yeah, Steve! I really... When you were...
How are you guys listening on the door whenever the door was destroyed?
They're standing on either side of the doorway.
No, we put him in a different room.
Yeah.
We put him in a different room.
We did put them in a different room.
Remember?
Okay.
Yeah.
When you said that you hug her close and then it turns into a tight hug, I really, really want to interrupt you and say, then you just suplex her.
It's John!
I grab her waist, and then I grab it a little more tightly, and then I suplex her.
So
Not the tightness I was talking about.
she holds you as well.
That's the last time you're putting
You,
yourself in danger again, bitch.
She looks at you for a moment as she just rests her forehead against yours.
Clicks her mandibles.
Thank you.
And now you crush her spine.
All right. As she tries to rise up, I'm not going to go outside today. That's for certain. It's raining and there's zombies, and dark manifestations of my father telling me about my worst nightmares.
Parents,
So
am I
I'm just
right?
going to go.
Wow, she's almost as good at this as Rigel is.
Kiss her!
She rests a hand on your shoulder for a moment, and then she rises up.
And
I'm going to
Sika
go do
takes
something.
her leg out.
As she opens the door. As you're all
Totally
there.
takes her leg out. No,
We
I
all
go-
fall into the room.
No, I go, Kendra, we were just coming to get you. The lawman has arrived. And I will roll a bluff.
Thank you, guys. Thank you immensely.
Hey, she believes me. I got a 21.
You got a 2.
And I'm just like,
where is he?
He's downstairs.
She steps over Sal, who has been listening in. not really
If you
knowing
want to
what
take a
everyone's
moment to
doing.
freshen up, it's fine. We can entertain him.
As she makes her way downstairs, as she trusts her good friend.
Well, by now I bet he's arrived.
and I'm giving
No one
Michael
went
this
there
look.
because it was
Like-
stop, Jack. We're going to go through and heal everyone.
But Jack didn't stop.
Yeah, Jack didn't
He
stop
left.
though.
Jack just took off. I have
Okay.
stopped trying
Jack is
to
the
do
only
things
one
with
who
Jack
doesn't
because
know
he's
about the
just gonna
potential
fuck
love
off and do
moment
what
he
wants.
missed.
Sika will fill
I
him in.
didn't know. Because people said, I'll stop him. And then they go, never mind. So, it's around this time, Jack, that you managed to make your way back to the lawman. It's having to walk on foot with no Sika.
I have Bob.
He took Bob.
I'm fine.
All right. Going here, very gingerly pace, eating whatever he can find, as you had to keep nudging him to keep going. But you do manage to make your way there. Knocking on the door, you see a familiar face. It's the younger of the deputies, the one that was practicing magic. Oh, hey there, little, Jack?
Do you have a health potion?
No.
How about some
why?
healing salve?
I have salve.
You have that? I'll take that. Where's your dad? Whatever it's
he's-
called.
He's asleep.
Wake him up.
He's not here.
How do you know he's asleep and not here?
Because he
That's
said
a
I'm
fair
going
question.
home to sleep.
What's your point? Fine. Where's your house?
He points towards a house.
He grabs him by the belt and starts starts having Ba walk in that direction.
You can try.
I am
Roll
gonna
strength
try.
for Ba. Well, good. A lot of 3s and 1s on my end. A lot of 3s and 1s.
Crap. I think this is boss strength. I hope I got it right. It doesn't matter really, because boss beast.
Yeah. And thus he is dragged all the way to his house. No, wait, I gotta stand guard at the... As he's taken all the way back there.
Yeah, so the camera was zoomed in real close on his face as he was talking. Be like, "No, I can't go. My dad's asleep. I have to guard the..." And then he just pulls back and see he's being dragged.
Yeah, for a frame of reference, you went from about here to here.
And then I'm gonna drag him from there all the way back. Wait, so this is gonna be good. Alright, hold on.
So you're at the sheriff's house. The lights are off.
I start knocking loudly and at a rapid pace.
After a while, the sheriff comes. He's in his pajamas with a sleeping cap, a candle at his side. Can I help you?
Yes!
Go on.
Okay, so there are dead people. A lot of them.
Yes, there is. It's a tragedy of life.
No, I meant walking dead people. Well, now not walking.
Okay.
Can you come and take the bodies?
He puts a hand on his son's shoulder. Help him. We'll investigate tomorrow. If he does anything funny, kill them all. Kill them all.
seems reasonable. And he drags the boy back to the house.
So. You don't need to drag me. I'll come willingly.
Not fast enough! As he picks up the pace.
It's just being dragged by the belt. Not sure where he's going. So, yeah, Kendra's downstairs wondering where the lawman is.
I thought he was here.
Oh.
I'm honestly quite confused.
While we're waiting, I'd like to do a psychometry on one of the bones from the professor. I will actually need to roll this one. So disappointing.
Let's see. Well, after Kendra sort of breaks the hug and I'm going to the lawman and such, Rigel then just releases her and then... Well, I release her and just go...
25.
Alright, do what you have to do.
I get.
Alright, what are you trying to find out?
I'm just trying to find out what memories this bone contains. Like, if anything about, how it got here, what awoke it. I'm looking for that kind of thing.
Something has come from the north, has met with something from the south, and swirled and caused a dark energy to coalesce through the professor with a single-minded mission of destruction. Do you remember with your Ouija board, as I'll call it for simplicity's sake, I forget what it's actually called, spirit board, that you had reached out to the warden's soul, which was in the north in Levistat.
But something else came from the south. Interesting.
I thought it came from the north.
Of the south.
Wait, sorry, say again, Doomboy?
Rest. The prison is to the south.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Let's see. So, after a while, I moved downstairs after staring off at Kendra. Kendra for a second. She leaves the room and goes wait for the law to come by. My mind is kind of in sort of a crossroads between fearing for Kendra, fearing for what's going on, and some lingering thoughts about Kendra and exploring that. But then I stop myself out of it and I go, I better go down. I better check around. I try to check upstairs as much as I can for any necromantic presence or something like that, but find nothing, and then go downstairs and see Deacon. Look after the bones, and I guess I'll approach him a bit and go, found anything else, Deacon?
Nope.
Oh. I guess he's preoccupied with the bones.
Oh, that's what he found out. He just found out. Cyphus was messing with you.
Oh.
I was?
Oh.
God only knows.
I was asking Deacon, but apparently, I think, yeah. But anyways, I'll continue to search around to see if anything else is amiss. You want to make a perception check?
Making your way into the kitchen, you find another undead there that appears to have died rather unfortunately, as there was something brewing in the pot. You're not certain as to what caused it, but it has a look of absolute horror upon its face.
Didn't I teach Kendra how to cook?
Yeah, she ran out of spice and decided to experiment a little bit.
Experimentation is the spice of life.
Or the afterlife, in this case.
Thing.
I gotta share some of my mother's recipes with Kendra. I say, look at the zombie and just
He looks horrified as you look upon in the pot, and you think it's chili? You could always ask.
It's just chicken broth.
What do you
much
say?
as I'm, he says jerk chicken broth, and I hope he's right, because if not, God help us.
She tried to just warm up some chicken broth and it turned into that.
Oh, if only you knew what it's supposed to be.
It's like, but how the...
You could always ask.
Yeah, maybe later. So far, this whatever she was cooking has done its job in defending the house.
Mm-hmm.
What playstyle can be so horrifying? Even the undead have that expression on their face.
Oh, Grigori for starters.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah, sure, but Grigori's on the pot now, isn't he?
Nope.
So you turn around. Grigori has somehow gets out of the pot, aims a gun at you.
I'm never supposed to know.
I keep a secret.
Anywho, it's around this time that you all see Jack dragging a man by the belt back to the house.
So there they are.
Oh, welcome back. What?
I give him a glare. I want to roll intimidate to get him to shut up.
Alright, try.
I was only a 10.
So you give him the meanest stink eye that would intimidate a third grader, and he rolled a 6, so he has no idea what kind of vibe you're throwing. I just got here.
Anyway,
supposed to be here sooner.
I'm gonna just talk right over him. I go, anyway, officer, we have several undead that seem to have attacked Kendra while we were out. We barely got back here in time to stop anything bad from happening. But I don't know where these corpses came from, and I don't want to be blamed for digging up people, so I figured we'd call you.
Okay.
Do you know any of these folks? And I just start pointing it over to the dead zombies.
He starts looking through the pile of that you've laid out.
Just then, I walk in with one of the zombies' heads. I'm doing the phrenology thing where I'm touching the skull. Oh, then I hand it to him.
All right. Well, that was Gam. As he puts it back, we're gonna have
Jack
to redig some holes.
Jack looks at you with the look on his face is that someone who is shocked and appalled. Why was your grandmother out attacking people? And why do you keep the undead?
I'll also go, au contraire, I bet you don't have to dig new holes. I suspect they've been already dug.
Okay. Well, yeah, I recognize some of these people.
Now Jack is glaring at you.
So I will
like he thinks you're responsible.
I will look directly at the guard, and I've still got my helmet on and everything. Your Gam was very fond of you, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah. So
she said, "Don't worry about the money."
What money?
Exactly.
It's around this time I guess kind of concerned with Kendra when she's been through. I start making a little pot of tea or something like that. At least whatever we got around.
Make sure it's not poisonous.
I always do, Cypress. I always do. And I guess a little pot of tea, a couple cups. I noticed I guess a deputy going on. Oh, you're here. I'm glad. Did anything in town happen while we were away? Oh, and would you get a cup of tea?
He takes it and just chugs it. Oh, that was really hot. I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, I was gonna offer you something colder. I'll get you something for your burning tongue.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Not much. Someone's been reporting that someone's stealing pies, but
Those
we
monsters.
can't. Yeah.
What do undead use pies for?
God only knows.
I believe they bake 4
I
and
guess
20
it's
blackbirds.
If only I know.
I guess it's a surprise.
That was bad even for you.
That was. I'm the one that makes bad puns, and that was even I'm saying that was bad.
Shut up!
I just know
It's
that
gonna take charisma damage.
I just know that next session we're gonna be fighting a pie golem.
Oh my god, that'd be a great monster.
I'm static it out already. It's essentially a mass golem, but with pies that it throws at your face. Dumbness aside.
Anyway. So basically, we just called you over here so that you could exonerate us of digging up corpses.
Okay. Good to know.
Also, we don't really want these corpses. Can you take them?
No.
Which is what Jack brought him there for.
I mean, technically, they're your responsibility. It's your gram.
Yes, but I don't have a cart or a horse.
Well, you-
It was grabbed by the belt and dragged here.
Well, it might
so
take
I'll
a couple
get
trips.
those things. I'll get them in the morning.
No.
You just want us to keep dead bodies in here all night?
Yes.
That's awfully
as
rude.
he walks out, starts walking away.
Alright, he's in shock, guys. Just let him go.
Jack puts Gam Gam's head on the fence post and looks at him and waits. And if he turns, he takes it off.
He never turns back. Why would he? Are you going to pose her face comically?
No, that's unseen.
No.
that's
No.
horrible. That's inhumane.
He'll
Why
put
would you?
the body with the head, though.
You're disgusting.
He'll lean the
Boy.
body up against the fence.
How could you
Okay.
even think of something like that?
And then he starts putting all the bodies in line next to it.
So, Andrew shuts the door. I think we all need a day off.
More than one.
You all look terrible.
I'm
Except
actually
you,
not
Grigori.
bad.
Yeah.
Grigori, you look fine. Raphael, you look like the life's been drained out of you.
Not life, just blood.
And wisdom.
Would explain it.
Oh, and the wisdom, yep. He's not as wise as he once was.
God only knows what that's doing to his brain.
No blood and no wisdom.
I think I should donate blood.
He looks at Raphael looks at him and goes, "I think I've donated enough, thank you." But yeah, after serving Kendra a bit of tea to help comfort her in this whole situation, I go, as much as we hope to Kendra, if this was any indication, what's going on in Harrowstone's only intensifying. We might have taken care of both the Lopper and the Piper, but three remain, and I think they're getting a little desperate.
I disagree. I think due to the damage we've sustained, we are going to need more than one day to recover.
That's true. True enough. Would anyone else care for a cup?
Yes, and as we all sit down to have tea and drink silently, I'll just say, "So did you kiss?"
Yeah, you see Kendra
Jack.
struggling to cough up her tea or swallow it as she's looking to you, Raphael, and just pat her back.
Oh no, this is best part. Oh come on, everybody needs to be down in the kitchen. What are you guys doing up there?
Oh,
Get in the kitchen.
I guess. I
Yeah,
mean, look.
we'll say everyone's in the kitchen at this moment. It's warm in there. It's strange though as you guys are going through the house. That glow you've put over the place, Raphael, has persisted.
Yeah, we're all sitting at the table. Actually, I want the head of the table.
Yeah, my face goes a little red. No, just...
I can't move Kendra.
I can.
And I go, and why not?
At the table.
Because I think that's not the right time for this.
She is like struggling to cough up 2 sugar cubes that went down at the same time.
Besides,
I think you're wrong. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, Cyphus grounded on not exactly a
I'm gonna turn to Kendra, and I'm gonna say, I don't think he understands how love works. You might have to take the lead.
Jack's head is bouncing back and forth between like all of you guys as this is happening, and like
He's stubborn.
Sounds doing the same, but he's completely not in sync with you.
I just don't think he'll get it. Your subtlety is not his strong suit.
What? I beg your pardon?
It's also what Kendra says.
I will pardon you. You are pardoned, both of you.
Cyphus, we just got through the whole ordeal where where members of the undead and one of them, the professor of all things, kind of was ready to take Kendra to the afterlife with him. I don't think a Kendra with her romantic night strip or Harlequin novel is gonna help the situation much.
I think that's exactly what everyone needs.
So during this whole conversation, Raphael, he's got like his elbows on the table, and he's resting his head like in his hands. You know what I'm talking about, with his arms together, and he's just like looking back and forth between Kendra and Rigel with like a big old smile.
I do
on
it
his
every
face.
single time people think I'm not listening.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, I can't speak for
I'm
Kendra.
giving them the big eyes.
Big Cheshire Cat smile.
Great.
Yeah. No, less Cheshire Cat and more just amused, you know? just like pleasantly and warmly amused with the befuddlement of the children. I'm just I look over at Deegan and I'm like, oh, the kids are growing up so fast.
Where does
The funny thing is that Raphael, Cyphus, and Rigel are all roughly the same age.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how old Deacon is. Grigori is in his like late 30s, right?
Yeah.
Early 40s. Kind of. Jack's age doesn't even matter.
Jack is physically the oldest, but mentally the youngest.
Jack, how old are you? About 7?
I don't know about
Why?
Deacon. How old are you?
Early 30s.
Yeah, so you're a little older than the rest of us.
I've started picturing Grigori in my mind as the Dos Equis guy.
That was Grigori's dad. That was Grigori's dad.
It's Mr. Grigori.
Guy.
And he's dead now.
He's the most interesting corpse in the
Did
world.
that guy die?
Right? The most interesting corpse in the world.
Well, Kendra, eat red, redder than Jack's cap, begins making her way to her bedroom.
Jack starts dabbing her face with his cap. Like,
I go, if you want him to follow, you have to take his hand.
Jack's face, when she gets up, goes from a casual smile to almost Grinch-like as he looks, as he starts to his attention slowly switches from her to Cyphus and back and forth, and he's drawing all the conclusions that everyone's been
all the
talking
wrong
about this whole
conclusions.
No.
Yeah.
At your comment about taking him by the hand, she bends down, lifts up Sal, puts him on your face.
I'm gonna clap.
Sal does not seem to
Raphael's gonna
mind
start-
whatsoever.
Neither does
Raphael's
Cyphus.
clapping.
Right? Everybody's like, bravo.
Cyphus doesn't move an inch. She's got its tea in one hand.
So once Kendra's out of sight,
Yeah.
I'm going to grab her empty teacup, and I'm going to prognostify those tea leaves.
Okay. Go right.
Actually did pretty good. Let's see what that gets me. I don't think it gets me her future, though, which is what I was really interested in.
It's because she has no future.
Just gets me class and alignment, both of which I feel like I know.
Well, she might be evil.
And her class might be
Might be evil.
Okay. She is a human diviner, and her alignment is neutral good.
Damn.
Me.
Well,
She would have been the great bad guy, though.
But the second
Cyphus is so upset.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed.
Check him again. Meanwhile, Cyphus' skull spell out evil.
I just hold out the cup. Sorry, Cephas, I don't know what to tell you. It says right down there, neutral good. The tea leaves literally make NG.
Damn.
See, I like to think that it forms like a chart, and it just puts her face on neutral good.
And then you hear me go,
She's possessed or something. She has to be the bad guy.
Cyphus is all pissed off. He's like, I demand a recount.
She must be
There's
using
some more
a
tea.
hide alignment spell. It's all hide alignment spells.
Earl Grey.
Anyway, I go, Rigel, you should go check up on her. Make sure she's alright.
Yeah, Roger.
I've won a bit. I think if I try to do it now, I'm going to end up with a trinket in my face, but I'll check up on her soon enough.
Wait.
Give her a little bit.
Before you go, I need to say this.
Yeah, they got you. Yes! And I go behind him, and I go, and I give him a bonus to skill checks, but a minus on saving throws and attacks.
Next time, man!
Halfway through the night, Rigel, make a fortitude save.
Well, yeah. Oh, brother.
Alright,
Yeah.
so
Thanks, guys.
So the first thing Jack tries to do once everyone goes to bed is he rigs all the downstairs doors so they can't be opened from the outside positions.
Okay.
And then he goes upstairs after everyone's asleep. Hold on, I actually need to see if he can get away with all parts of his plan.
I don't sleep, so I'm just in this the dining room.
Fortitude save on your end.
Oh, I only sleep 1 hour. Is what it is. But I shall roll a fortitude.
Alright, good. So far, so good.
22.
You're not feeling great, but you're able to sleep properly.
Mm-hmm. I only need an hour.
Sure. For now.
Need is a very strong word.
So yeah, before I go to bed as well, taking up Raphael and everyone's advice, I do check up on Kendra just to see how she's doing, and I guess essentially tell her good night.
Oh wait, do you need 8 hours to sleep in order to get rid of ability damage?
Yeah.
Yes.
Never mind, then I'm gonna sleep.
Yeah, I get to mess with you now.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Well, Jack's not going to get a full 8, but he is going to sleep eventually.
Alright then.
Wait, hold on. Are you doing the Kendra part?
My God, you tripped me up. Do your thing first.
No, my thing comes after everyone's supposed to be asleep.
Kendra is asleep.
With Rigel.
She is fast.
Rigel.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work tonight. But
Howard!
We're trying so hard.
Just roll at people and then bang.
But
yeah,
that's so hard in existence.
The sexual tension in this house is horrible!
there's time and place for everything. All right, I just looked at.
Cyphus,
Yeah.
I know. The tension can be cut with a knife as I put my hand on your shoulder.
Cyphus totally does not get what you're saying. Like, he's not reading any deeper than the surface level of your statement.
I walk in.
He's
Did
just like,
someone
I know,
say
right?
knife?
Then like
Well,
Raphael's face falls because he didn't get the joke, and now he's all sad. He's like, "Oh,
Oh,
I thought that
as
was
Rigel
funny."
goes to bed, the rest of you stay up for a night of naked Twister.
I don't know if I want to do that. We have to keep a professional relationship.
Yep.
Some of them
Anywho,
are childhood friends.
We are the very picture of professionalism, aren't we?
We really are.
so, what are you up to?
So once everyone's in bed, like I said, I start setting up the traps downstairs first. Then I go upstairs, and I rig. I'm assuming that Kendra's now in V5 instead of Z because the door's gone, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I stealthily have. All right, so the dungeoneering was so I can rig the doors. I've rigged her door to open from the outside, but not from the inside.
Z5? There's no door on Z5.
Right, because she's not in there anymore.
Okay, yeah, she's in
V5.
Say... Oh,
V5, because that's the only other one that has one bed and a small and regular 5 has it too, but V5 made more sense in my head. So what I was gonna do was basically I rig the upstairs doors so her door can only be opened from the outside. All the other doors can be opened from whatever, but whoever opens their door first will lock the other door from across the hall.
Okay.
And then I take Rigel, drag him to her room, and lock them in there.
Yes. Yes.
So I'm gonna go to sleep and suddenly Jack, okay, what the heck are we doing?
Nope,
Look at Kendra! We're talking about free!
Okay. So, roll me a strength check to carry an adult man.
Oh, I can carry him. He doesn't weigh enough to.
Well, you can certainly drag
ironically,
him.
Jack is super strong.
Okay.
So Jack is jacked.
Yep, Jack is Jack.
Jack just approaches sleeping Rigel, flexes out of his shirt, and then lifts him up.
Right?
Oh no, you're
Actually,
asleep because you rolled a 27 and a natural 20 at that.
Yep, I nat 20'd on my stealth to just sneak you from one room to the other. Let's move that guy over there.
No, never mind, I'm still asleep.
Yeah, you don't even wake up, dude.
There's a
So
brief
then
moment as you're trying to get him through the door, and you hit off one vase, and you turn around, and you hit off the other vase, and you realize he is a heavy sleeper.
Right? I'm like,
Good.
you sleep heavy? And throw him in the bed with her.
You gotta remember, he's from the gypsy people of Varizia, and he probably has to sleep on the wagon while it's moving.
Good point.
Yeah. That's true.
I forgot.
So, yeah,
I totally forgot that you were Verizian. My
So, yeah,
favorite
he
character
totally-
that I ever was Verizian. He was a lot of fun.
He tucks you into bed with her, makes it nice and cuddly looking. So that way when you guys wake up, you'll be staring at each other, and he goes, that should work. And walks out, sets the locks like he wanted to, and the night begins.
And it's not my fault. That's the best part. You're not gonna believe it when you guys wake up. I'm gonna get blamed, but it's not my fault.
Check out our latest social experiment.
Good. I don't think anybody would really think Cyphus did that. I think that has Jack written all over it from the get-go.
Literally, in blood.
Well, right?
So roll me a perception check, Jack.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh, come on. That was so much better.
Oh my god, you're a robot.
Yep. It was a net 20 and it rolled down to the 8. I'm all, son of a, I guess I can't do it twice in a row.
So, Jack, you hear what sounds like footsteps on the roof.
Oh, he's back.
That's where we're in for today.
As you go up, and it's just Cyphus. He's like, "Hey, what's up?"
Right?
I was hanging out.
Okay.
That's actually a pretty good spot. I like that. It's like, oh, he's back. Wait a minute.
For those of you watching,